everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good division rivalry coming up here in the AFC. And these two teams have met once already. So they are more than familiar with one another's tendencies. And maybe more importantly, their weaknesses. It's the Texans going up against the Titans.
All right, thank you, Larry. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Houston Texans. Here's Corey Grant now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. On first down, it's Watson. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
Because this is what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22. That's a matchup.
Think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carl Klug in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Defense showing blitz.
Let's go.
Miller gets around him. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Third and long, it's Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's now his second interception in many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They run with Murray. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Again, it's Murray. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Play clock winding down. They'll run here. It's Murray. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Time running out here on the play clock. So that'll back. In his 10th year, here's Brett Kern to punt this one as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Avery Williamson in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Let's go! 38! Flex round! Flex round!
On second down, here's Watson. Steps away to his under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brian Orakpo in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Back to throw, Watson. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And now a first down following that long gain. To the air yet again, Watson. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And it's second down. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they... Want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Adoree Jackson on the return. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota. Trying to force it to his tight end Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
After the interception, here's Watson. Setting up the screen from Miller. Oh, good move. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football. But not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Mariota to throw it. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. On the read up, it comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and the Texans scoop it. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
A try here for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken near the 13. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. We remind you, coming up later tonight, we got a good NFC battle. The Eagles and Seahawks from Seattle, coverage starting at 8:30 Eastern. And tomorrow we'll put a bow on Week 13 with an AFC North matchup between the Steelers and the Bengals from Cincinnati.
A hard-hitting battle right there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That was second down run for Murray. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action and hit them over the top.
Third and long here for Mariota. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken near the 13. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Mariota now on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll try and throw for it here. Wide open receiver complete. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. A first down throw for Mariota. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Mariota on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Four minutes to play here in quarter number 2. A second down throw here for Mariota. Room here to run. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They go with Murray again. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Jadeveon Clowney in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow. Now a second down throw for Mariota. He's going to fire one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is out of bounds. Just a yard or two shy of the 10. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. And that one is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And this seemingly endless drive continues. On first down, Murray. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. Second down, Mariota. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Mariota. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howell. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. Well, other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Ten yards still left on second down.
Let's go.
Throwing again is Watson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's first and goal. Watson looking middle, and it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Watson looks to throw again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Brian Orakpo in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's Watson operating from the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Brian Arakpo.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Following the interception here, Mariota. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. On play action, Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like he did there to the left, if you're going to throw it, you better gain some yardage.
Now, can you just hear the old school coaches right now? You threw it for no yards? They don't want the ball in the air unless something positive is going to happen downfield. In that case, they'd rather have the quarterback try and run it himself. Just take care of the ball. If nothing else, just slide and get down.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's 2nd down. Watson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Let's go.
The final shot before the break. Watson. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fuller. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And now running right through it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And a long way to go for the offense here on second down.
Let's go. 1-9.
From the 50, it's Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And on 2nd and 10 now. Here's Mariota. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. Slot man moves right. The play clock's running down. On 3rd down, Mariota escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Mariota now. And Davis with it left side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. A handoff. It's Murray. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 3rd down, Murray. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Fourth down, Mariota. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Mariota now on second down. And now here is another interception. It's the rookie out of Oregon State, Tristan Deku. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Let's go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. To throw on second is Watson. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Watson so dangerous with his legs in college, and nothing's changed here as he picks up the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He gets it to Matthews, complete. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw is Mariota. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On the NFL scoreboard, third quarter now in Lambeau. The gap has widened there. The Packers have scored again. Aaron Rodgers tearing that secondary apart. He's got a 300-yard afternoon and 4 touchdown passes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down. To the air again, Mariota. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Fuller. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. First down, it's Watson. The hookup on the right side to Hopkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carl Klug. To drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Flushed out right. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football.
But until the finish. And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
From the gun, here's Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Back now in Nashville. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Now a guy who's been a Raider his entire career. This is Marcel Reese. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Mariota. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Ohio! Ohio! Here we go! We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Flex round!
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Carl Klug in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And they're going to go soft on the corners. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans continue to pour it on. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shot fence now. They get ready to do battle again here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. Bernardrick McKinney in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Second down, Mariota. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
The Titans on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 19. To throw, Mariota. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's caught by Davis. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this Texans defense stands tall. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio.
On 4th down, Watson. That's to his running back, complete. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Come on, let's go.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football. A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Thinking pass.
Let's go. Brand 38. Ohio.
Again, it's Watson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Wesley Woodyard in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Here we go. Right at 38.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota out to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Andre Howe. And it's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Now the try here for the point after. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken near the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. Piling up. It's Murray again. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now a give. This is Murray. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Let's see what they go to here on 3rd down and 6. Mariota now. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Hey, cut his right. Watch that in. Flex round. Flex round. Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio. Ohio. Check nickel.
In motion is Fedorowicz. And Watson's going to throw it here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's got some space here. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they've wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Forced out to his left. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Following the interception here, Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Mariota on first down. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Andre Howe. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Throwing now, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fuller. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On the right side, this is Miller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So 2nd and 10 here.
Baby, come on, let's go. Here we go. What? None. What? None. Flex round.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And some room to roam now. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number...